Good afternoon, children. As we have been discussing about the geography chapter, Society's Agricultural Development in India. Let's start this topic. Agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy. It is not only a source of food and raw material industry, but is also provides income and employment to a vast chunk of our population. Agriculture, which is considered as the backbone of the Indian economy, it is not only the source of food or raw materials for industry, but also it provides income and employment to a vast chunk of population. It is a foreign exchange earner through the export of agricultural produce. However, several problems plague Indian agriculture. What are they? The vagaries of nature in terms of droughts and floods. A largely illiterate rural population that remains mostly uninformed about the latest methods and techniques. Uneconomic size of holding, presence of widespread poverty in rural areas, lack of service facilities, especially marketing and storage, that hamper productivity in agriculture. Since independence, various agrarian reforms have been undertaken in our country to improve the state of agriculture. Land reforms have been introduced in a 5-year plans. What are they? To stop the exploitation of farmers, give land to landless laborers, fix tenancy rates, and allow farmers to buy the land they work on. Next, consolidate land holdings. Soft loans and credit facilities are being provided to farmers by government, banks, and cooperatives to encourage them to improve techniques of production. Storage and marketing facilities have been developed at the block levels to improve the marketing of agricultural produce. This allows the farmers to get a better price. The Food Corporation of India has set up purchase centers for the farmers to get a better deal for their produce. The government periodically announces support price to help them. The Green Revolution of the 1960s encouraged improvement in agricultural production. Some important aspects of this program were use of high yielding and quick maturing varieties of seeds, improvement in irrigation techniques to combat droughts and extend agricultural areas, many multi-purpose projects set up at this time were a step in the right direction. Use of chemical fertilizers to increase soil productivity and fertility. Use of pesticides, increase mechanization in agriculture, rural electrification. These are some facilities provided by the government to the farmers. With the Green Revolution, some progress has been made in modernizing agriculture and increasing agricultural production. The White Revolution has vastly improved the standards of production and processing of milk and milk products. Milk cooperatives such as Amul in Gujarat have been set up for this purpose. Agricultural universities and institutes are working to help farmers improve various operations connected with agriculture. Knowledge is being spread through the media and demonstration forums are being set up to educate farmers. As changes are coming in agricultural production has been rising steadily, but agricultural incomes are still not equitably distributed. So Indian agriculture and the poor farmers engaged in it still have a long way to go. Crucial steps are required to make Indian agriculture a self-reliant system. Biotechnology offers a solution through gene revolution by providing farmers with high yielding, drought resistant and disease resistant varieties of seeds. The Planning Commission has launched a number of development programs aimed at improving productivity in the agricultural sector. It is hoped that better inputs and more land reform will revitalize Indian agriculture in the future. Now let's see the case study, that is traditional agriculture in Ladakh. Ladakh, is located harshly on the altitudinal extent, that is on the Tibetan plateau. Agriculture is difficult there to practice, but people living there in that area do the agriculture in very complex method. This case study focuses on the agriculture of Ladakh and the unique adaptation that have been made there to allow the people to survive in this high altitude desert. Despite the short growing season, absence of rainfall, and harsh climate, Ladakhi people produce more than enough food for themselves. This is achieved through a complex network of irrigation canals and an interesting methods of developing and fertilizing soils. The agriculture of Ladakh also illustrates some of the common characteristics of farmers use low levels of inputs, maintain diversity of production systems, and actually this is achieved through a complex network of irrigation canals and an interesting methods of developing and fertilizing soils. The agriculture of Ladakh also illustrates some of the common characteristics of traditional farming described on the previous pages. Ladakhi farmers use low levels of input, maintain diversity of production system, and actually promote trophic complexity much greater than the surrounding nature systems. Rest we shall discuss in the next video about the geography of Ladakh and all that. Till then, thank you.